yanu no dada yache enyum bi wo say dada yache afide yehu omoto say what ene kenye si obia bone hu mode say ebe onyame juma ebe bi etwemu
ayo de refi ato aso refi nyum no so
but the American Kwesi Apreku say ma ye mind people before dada ye biem NPP as a party is a birthday party, a good, they don't have any vision, they don't have focus. But if you want to join a party, NPP, a political party, a birthday party.
Birthday party.
Yes. Omudi elevi buy omukutwa cake. Omuye yomko kenke party. So there are a group of people who just organize parties to have fun without any focus of ruling, any focus of governing, and any focus of doing anything impactful. You know, mbebunu ni tie yen no person mo de omo edon eye political party bi anase amanyoko bi a omo wo nipa ho tema the NDC is what you need inti brana bedon NDC ebusuako no na yen transforming the face of the country. As a matter of fact you rebuild Ghana while in the trust level now it was lost. You reinstate the hope that was once not there 8 years under ex Obaa Yaa Titi government. There was no hope. Ade bechian na ebinumu nya ekra nkomowu. But ende nkofo sorry 5 o'clock hoping say 6 bebo no mepie akoye juma because of the restoration of hope.
Like Ventenia Mebiase, how do you describe the new patriotic party as a birthday party?
Oh, but when they were in power, were they not just celebrating parties? Aside that, when we say something, a group of people are a political party, they should have a vision. They should have a focus. They should be
Don't
organized.
They have vision?
No, is MPP an organized party now? They are not organized.
Is it not because of more content they are trying to?
But if things are falling apart, is it the first time a political party is going for a contest, an internal election? Even if in your internal election, you are fractured and broken this way, after the internal election, what else? Omu choose flag bearer, Eddie Aberani opposition answer Omu choose flag bearer, Eddie Akoye a Vodafone Music Award and an MTN Music Award, and Omu Kakoye. Omu contesting for best rapper and a dancing. Maybe a dancing competition because Omu candidate from former flag bearer to the various constituency Ayasa Sisifiani bi Omu dancing. Omu choose flag bearer for a dancing competition.
You're ready. Rojan Kazam dinner chia. Many case na Bafo Bonnie Wapon. Anyway, but say what follow procedure ne kakra. 31st they say they are very. You see how the campaign is being. Say mo na mo koye flag bearer no de na ba be hia mo new candidate a mo de na beba. It's like NDC for most people per candidate. Ya pa na per candidate. Is it because say musu say ono na mo betimi no na ba omia de mo ntimi no.
Onye say the ba omia ye cool chop. Ba omia ye cool chop. Unim say ye di a branch chairman ebe contested ba omia kra branch chairman be wini. Even omo 31st omo bo mu muso no kanchre NDC for say omo chole tambe ye chairman e honorable Johnson asedu nkati ase omo fa NDC ni bako. Yeah, the police station executive net be kwakọ represented. Embra mbeto omo ballot paper no so wona omo po man yemfa NDC flag keke enkoto on ballot paper no so na hwe say enye flag no na be wini a because omo party no omo members na him say the group of people omo present no they don't have any clue about governance omo ni vision they cannot lead a country na omo ka say ken na NDC for peken yen ka say peken we are just telling them say omo chinchim obinsa edi baomia asenkofo ne so no enye right because how do you roof a building before you lay a foundation already they are flawed they are omo and the political party no as a party no omo wi yaba ohwe 31st abatu omo kwakoto ya omo wi afi no ba be omo be choose regional constituency executives to the grassroots ye anything ene now mami fa bibi nchire wo na me pese mekoho but we dey akoho dia mami yi me nyam publish here afi na be print ayi my omo poster camera bato zoom na omo hu ni ye eye home call zoom na etiefo ni hu ni ye But so let me the camera na ezu.
Na osunu no na moye home call amana na say.
MPP amenyoko ni na aye home call na ena ni opa ma men kan ma home call the Dankwa Buzia Dombo tradition sadly announced the expected demise of its party, the MPP, on 31st January 2026. We therefore entreat all sympathizers and the general public to come and support the family to mourn the untimely death of their beloved, the New Patriotic Party, aka Atasa Republic. Chief mourners, Buzia Dankwa Dombo tradition. Children, the 5 Sankwans, Honorable Ken Ohene Japan, Kaakyire Kwesi Japan, Dr. Brani Champon, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, Dr. Ya Ose Educhum, and Engineer Kwabena Japan. Grandchildren, Stephen Ni, Honorable Justin Stephen Ni Intim, Honorable Justin Kodria Frimpon, Honorable Alexander Afenyo Markins, Minority Leader in Ghana's 9th Parliament. Honorable Patricia APJ, Deputy Minority Leader, Honorable Frank Anodompre, Honorable Habib Idrisu, Honorable Jerry Ahmed, Shaib, right, and all party delegates and sympathizers. Mr. MPP, aka Atasa Republic, is dead. Now, Amo RSVP, or see you can contact all MPP offices for further information. MPP egu kra. Party sympathizers for MPP. We contacted me on one of the videos. I make sure I say MPP be good by 31st, and also on our best sponsor posters no into me and I contacted me say me share me WhatsApp number or TikTok na me share and all the ne buy or the flyer ne buy. And Ghana phone in supported the dying ceremony of the MPP into 31st and after 31st, no, yeah, the 1 week announcement, beba. Na, yeah, 1 week announcement, na, amomo, na, party need the soon.
So where the no party for no what TikTok, no, so munyaka. Munyaka.
Soon. But that, I want to go. I mean, we say.
And also a flyer him.
I was MPP, soon. Egu kra ekokra enti
all right yenkwe yen topic no eso
yeah
say okay we dey drive into no say car ho aye den ama nipa ehometi yenya ba bia ye befa dan na mo aban no mo ya afa ho
okay ebano the issue of transportation here a very serious issue. We as a government admit say there are challenges and I say there are crises. Now over to me I can correct and I say over who most of this challenge, you know, complaints from say minimum spare parts issues, accessible road issue. And any idea FT precope here. A idea are built over time. What I say? Because OSHA conditions are a warranty say car be ebewo a kwan so apart from the pricing of the fuel, which are well kept now, and a friend is saying exchange rate with respect to a car and spare parts, was affected near Diana. It is also managed, which has a consistent for over a year period now. Since Aiba Abemuno, you are trying to manage and control the appreciation of the dollar as against the cedi. Cedi no appreciate drastically against the dollar. But you can't road crisis it is a reality. What we are doing is right now is you better take drastic steps to make sure the situation is kept. But we cannot withstand the fact say a problem at the hormone and I say a create a pile up and I build up ayalolo cars no under the MPP they sold 313 of ayalolo bakubi almost on 2,500. Say it was unserviceable. How on earth say we turn such a big bus for 2,500. Anyway, when you Oman before Subai, It no, I think say it's a,
to the best of my knowledge, I know say a metro mass ni mumuna buses no.
Buses no ni ayalolo ni na nefra.
Auction bi.
Omo auction na he, but your price no.
Say na make say metro mass buses no. I don't know me ya we some auction bi that 2,500. So I don't know so omo auction ayalolo maybe that one price and then you 2,500 say they can buses I want metro mass ne dia.
Ya me hu ye TV3 for na I report it no. Dia me hu ye and a price tag e boso 2,500. 2,500 say MPP for any other viewer omombra na mbeka na yentie but the yen can say yen this crisis was an inherited crisis but we as a government we take bold steps to bring solutions to the Ghanaian populace my forget to say the conditions are yebeto ye no na west na issues of our town planning road networking and railways no nyama I was say you taking into consideration I was say you as a matter of importance it's na say even with roads no you make fast roads to say Accra Kumasi say yeah 2 hours road it is a cars no cry limited na say kwan ni etia obetumi akwaba asan akobiem enye sa roads are not asay wo my Ghana mu MPP claim say omo building 13,600 kilometers of road network no anyhow it is a wo driver cry e kwan bi wo ma on pesa wo de wo car be kwakwa dey e be fa so me drive say there are roads bi on mu a me ko do so a e wo say me dane me ho because insuo bi da ho a me mfem road no rough too much so a me drive emfa so because at the end of the day I wo say me got shocks because maintenance the car and the beba it is science factors ni na e ka ho e na nkofo enye den empese o mu be move o mu cars na nye se bia ashort e wo krom girigiri o nkofo bi won mo pese o betu o mu car dia fa kwan bi so and aside that no some owners and I say mate say MPP fo bi e shechi say car owners be impact o mu car so that they will sabotage the government of which are a reality established facts in the sense say cars are not enam kwansi ni na ayera fan population no did it increase overnight no what I say it no dwumadie bi ekọ so ewo bibia enye den enye clear but we are not saying say because it is having a political twist into we will not address the situation and I say too anamo you've heard the president has given a directive the minister of transport the roads and highways they are collaborating to see how best they can keep the situation and I say bring the solution on the table but the long-term goal is what we should be looking at say inner cities no what's going to be the strategy to transport people. I think it is high time our MMDCs and I say district assemblies no should have and own their own transportational systems or agencies. Say ebia uko every district na say district no ebia 50 buses omu ye juma in the district say na ye no omu no amanone na sana e kano in a foreign country na uko every state and I say every province and I say uko community bia omu a rail system and as a more busing system working within that community ebe koko siu at a point now I offer different one oh you can do that stage I include that technological advancement to that level but we should start from somewhere say every district assembly should own about 50 buses there should be a constant check to make sure say if these buses are working maintenance will be checked accountability will be checked everything there should be a proper supervision so that in yama way ni na no etuere etwa because a journey of 1,000 miles has to begin with a step anya bia no community bia wo road say enye tiled road crapo na at least e wo a rough road and I say road amode light right iron eguso this time around drip machines every community but sir pressure we know they are in the bigger cities or the hot zones maybe to say Accra Kumasi Techiman Temale those are the places and obenya a lot of people waiting for transportation and when transportation becomes a crisis affects productivity because in Bakonbe Kokode Jumano already know psychologically we are break got through a lot. And already no crampono. If you could do work late. Ebia obi was reporting at office 8 o'clock. Wabe Gina bus station. Onya bus 9:30 and so when yaka obe do 9:11 kwakobo. All those hours which could have been productive, productive. You lose a lot during that hours and that energy and at that time we've lost it. And this is not something we can write home about. But one of the bold steps and as a solutions I will propose, they say MMDCs or the various district assemblies should also consider and as a think of owning a transportational system where the assembly would deploy these buses to work in their various district assembly to enhance movement or mobility in the various assemblies and as a constituencies and our districts. Okay. I think it will go a very long way to help us as a country, and then it will be a step in the right direction as the agency local governments need transport coming up with blueprints of building a proper network, road network, and also a rail system, and then those busing and stuff, to enhance your operations in a country. I think it is long overdue. You've been moving from that traditional way of commercial people running the transportational system. Now you only as a country, you only a networker enhance the face of transportation in the country.
All right. Real quickly. There's a suggestion, I think, Obaa Yaa Titi say, why don't you try kind of reality in absentia?
Oh,
now more change such in Chile, China, the neighbor, and he agbakura can be over the weekend here.
Huh, and he agbas them no akobosi.
Oh, now there are so capacity.
Okay, now me purchase statements no, now or make here no, say and try in absentia. Once I say if you want to trial someone, Ghana system no requires the person has to be present.
But I said they tried her in absentia.
Yeah, that's when you want to try someone in absentia, it is at a point where the person cannot be brought in either through you've exhausted all the processes possible, and you couldn't bring him back to the country. What I say? Until no way to me I to dictate. Now say okay, the conditions that are added all those constitutional or legal provisions now what all through those processes. Now still went to me to come and testify. Then you can try the person in absentia. What shall I say? Now say okay, try such a case in absentia. They can go back and change the narrative. Say you are politically hunting the person because we be no. Ogwako try no assemble na wawoka is this say the facts no abeto judge name na judge na go through the fact no say okay these facts are laid before me, this person is not in, so we should try him in absentia. No, that is not what's supposed to be done. Sisiano put a comment Gabi make it to the ambassador Victor Smith say can ofuriata mushisheno say Obagana onim die besi entina that means say onwankasa na adwumpo no he is running away. Onwankasa na adwumpo no, and I will not be surprised say oma fa no ewo ICE hodom no won it's an attempt for him to seek a political asylum. I will not be surprised say he is working out to get a political asylum. Because
but say American ambassador so I promising and say they will help us by extradition or buying a process now. They will make sure they help.
Yeah, yes, Wama that way no. But for me, how did we get where we are? Omo my notion be say oyare or threatening. That is the impression they created. Sisi America for now out abeka say onyare.
Omonka so onyare. No,
from what? Say
Omonka, but don't say so mabeka.
Like the narrative now. How much detaining? But almost say he is not. He is like the specific statement Amawa. But what they told the public is that he is not sicker or demanding any medical destiny in the detention. After Victor Smith had gone to visit, trying to engage them to make sure say Oman maltreating and as Oman infringing on any of the Ghanaian people or more right. Medical doctor Tinichan Debbie. Is he under any strict medication? No. It's so on area. I didn't know, and as for area, I didn't know require for medical assistance. I didn't know meditating or more doctors engine so. Are you getting me? What I'm trying to say is he is trying to run from accountability. And we as a government, we are not going to do anything now. MP before Beko Chassi, Ebe Jina no Kaakyire say, I yenti and I persecuting for negative political reasons. Yeah, I just say about trying in absentia. Sisia, na so we raise case no say, or trying and there. Or be busy on it say we want to persecute him politically. E dey seek political asylum. Obe resist our issue no sisia e dey kase o seek political asylum. Already know all he is finding ways and means not to come. But the issue is say Oyario Onyario, why is he avoiding parliamentary scrutiny? Why is he avoiding say Obeba abe engaging with Yoko for interrogations? Why is he refusing say Obeba Emma Ag any needing in Ketahon? Say assembly anyone I say if there is no foul play, Gabi would not have had the courage to come and tell us what he is saying. What I say? Because Ambassador Victor Smith, I assure you, say, Obaa, all processes will be properly adhered to. It's the problem there. According to Muno. Say, MPP, try in absentia. They did it. They have done that. We cannot say Oman exhausted all the processes and as a protocols and also more fast. But the issue is after a trial and no cry, and yeah, predicting. Yeah, fight say so I'm in the Ghana man have a 70 sentence. What we want is that MP4 some more they be here and some more become Oman Ghana. So we believe in democracy and accountability. Or we believe in say Ghana for the Oman be so monsa or so mubu akonta. Or monka check and furiata say ombrafi na ye twenu. The father that once claimed say on Ghanin Janimba now has forbidden and then forsaken his children. Now we Johnny Eko Siki asylum oh baby. No, he should come back home. Yeshweno. Onka check say mbana feno.
All right. Okay. Now I say Roger TD was I don't know in 1 minute to wrap it up. Oh, other issue up as all can and your time na be.
Yeah, issue I'm person make say MP before AMCC or more because of fuel prices are save you ever from for the first time in 10 years. MP before any courage akwa constituency akwa che fuel. Because for
Wale MP Nana.
Former finance minister Kraso Akochebi.
Aye.
Onuso Akochebi. Oh Karaga.
Yeah.
Saraga na Karaga.
Karaga.
Wakoche fuel almost say 4,000 gallons. Let me tell you, under Akufo-Addo own to me and fuel 4,000 gallons under a very harsh economic condition. And this is a clear indication, say, His Excellency the President and the NDC government has made Ghana a lively country. And a country as you see, economic conditions has been enhanced. They say, oh, to petrol, 4,000 gallons, cry their chair, no. This is an affirmation of a good governance. Because our in government, we say, ought me chair 1 liter of petrol. Ought me and chair 1 liter of petrol. But today, the evidence is clear. Exchange rate, very good. Inflation, good. The city has appreciated. Fuel prices, low. And there I may know kasi. And there I may know kasi. We to me a 4,000 liters. And you know
gallons.
4,000 gallons. 4,000 gallons. MPP time na koso chebi na ehwe. Inti no aha there. Amanu mu aye there. Bebia ewu. Enti Ghana for ni na mun koso. Uhun say obi pour libation with petrol. Aye. Amanu mu aye there ma you see the petrol kra nananom numbi. Amembo na koyi ama nananom enya taste. Amafra mu taste. Enya when you normal ensa na wako to 50 pesos one tot ni one city one tot wa to petrol na ngasa and osi nananom see his excellency the president John Dramani Mahama mo man ye to aba man no amodi ni besi ekundwa so nananom muso munsa ne muso monje yeah nananom be faka nti see aye mo fu ani bi e wasase mu what you say
one some of faka
se fu obo aye fu ama nananom asama ndu kra omo pebi de egu omo ka mu afo enti no amembori koyi a oman na nije oman no energy it is excellency the president kudos energy minister why are the amembo na baso I think say or yeah very fantastic work enti no baby o bia mamembo energy minister abaso why are the pa all
right your friend Roger T Dewos senior sabre watimi akase petrol ni krampo nananom nsamanfo pebi de agu omuka mu de meka che Roger semeda na se na benim se wone nananom edi nkomo no wahu se wo moforo ka
Ghana for na ema ye hu se nananom moforo ka
one day so ogu ni sa wo bom na wam ye hu so moforo ka
nananom num sa nananom omnum nsa yegu nsa nananom num nti yegu fu so so nananom omo de we foka omo de betu omuka omo de gu omuka mu nti nananom yasra mu ezi amunso mo esi 24/7 monchele this year the first time MP before me hu so mo fele o mo ka no and agufo ado o mo kwa mo to half tank and agufo ado MP before na ngasa o mo fele o mo ka this time
ba me na wa say
9 day wonder into o mo fele ka na si ho adechi still prices ni wo fom we enye for the Christmas na about once in a year this is governance ye map economy na aye stabilize na nyama aye kama nti Ghana for mon kama makoma ntumi afi na mo ba betimu de
Roger medase anopay yenda obibia so kwa mkwachi yedase anopay Davison wapon anaso ere menti wonka echira wan to battery aye adwuma wo se asema aka chawo no bo kanche boss Frank se china man to battery aye adwuma eno na anyway nyame yadoma o chine nya battery bebe adwuma ya dase bye bye